Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode 65 of the Galactic Window Space Podcast. My name is Nick, and sometimes when I read books written by wizards, I am known as the Orbital Alliance.
And I am Tan, also known as Chasing the Milk.
That's right, and we're back for another episode of this Space and Astronomy Podcast. And Tan and I have a really fun discussion queued up for tonight's episode. We're going to be doing a little thing called Space Show and Tell, where we're going to be taking a little segment of a time for each of us. And we're going to just share something that we're passionate about when it comes to space and astronomy. We're each going to cover our own topics, which I think is going to be super fun. This is actually something that we've been talking about doing for quite some time. So here we are.
Yeah, we've never done this. This will give us a pretty good opportunity to kind of, both have our spotlight moment for a little bit. So we're excited to have you guys here, whether you're watching or listening. Welcome in. And as always, grab a drink, a snack, and we hope you guys enjoy this show.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, really quick, dude. I'm not sure if people have heard this, but I mean, we've been getting these crazy solar storms recently, like a lot. The last like 2 years, it seems. But they just seem like it's ever more active. Just in November, we had some amazing shows of Northern Lights because of all this solar activity. But have you heard about the recent ones? We've got a nice queue of solar activity that might be giving us a solar show, like an aurora show this week. A couple of them, possibly.
Oh, no, this is news to me.
Is it really? Oh, dang.
Yeah, tell me more.
Yes.
Tell me more.
Yeah, there was, I think, several M class, and I can't confirm this. I thought I saw something about an X class, but maybe not. Enough of a flare activity in the Earth facing direction that there's a possibility that, I can't remember if it's tonight or tomorrow. Basically, the next couple of days, there might be a chance for aurora reaching more southerly latitudes, places like Wisconsin, Northern Illinois, possibly St. Louis, Tan. I don't know.
Dude.
As we know, all these things, we take these forecasts with a grain of salt. But I just thought it would be exciting to talk about right up top because, as you know, with these things, since they are so unpredictable, let's just make sure everybody's prepared.
Yeah. The timing is comical because I promised myself that this week I would try to get on a better sleeping schedule. If there are chances of aurora, you already know that most of us amateur astronomers, photographers are going to be out hunting for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and especially if there's a chance of it being like 2 or 3 days in a row of it, it's like, oh, just let me sleep, dude.
Yeah, no sleep,
no rest.
No sleep.
The astro weary, that is for sure.
Thanks for the heads up. I didn't know. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, I feel like these forecast predictions are, you kind of just got to keep your eye on it. So we're gonna keep our fingers peeled and hope that we get a crazy storm.
Your fingers peeled?
Is that what I said? Yes.
Your eyes crossed and your fingers peeled?
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch it up.
Dude. I sort of like, how do I even do this? Like,
just peel your fingers.
How do you like cross your fingers or finger?
You gotta be Vietnamese for starters.
No.
Yeah.
Oh god,
oh, man.
I haven't crossed my eyes in like so long. I don't even remember how to do it. That's a good one. We got to keep that. Hey, peel your fingers, everybody.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah,
switching it up on y'all.
But yeah, chat, if you guys are watching or if you're listening on our audio version of the podcast at some point, like, let us know if you end up seeing aurora. Obviously, none of these are guaranteed, predictions. There are always a chance, and you typically don't know until maybe within an hour or so of the actual event whether or not it's going to be possible to see. But be on the lookout. If you see it, take some pictures with your phone in night mode and tag us in your posts on social media so we can see your work. I don't care how crummy you think your phone photo is. It's fantastic. We love it already. Like, we just want to make sure you guys get a chance to see something really, really cool,
Yeah. Don't miss the opportunity, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's so cool. Yeah, appreciate everyone stopping by. See 17 people in the lobby right now. That's
I was
fantastic.
looking through and seeing all my friends in here.
Mhm. Yeah, and you guys, if you are brand new to the show, we appreciate you stopping by. And if you're interested, one of the best ways to remember the next week's show, so you know that it's coming, is to be subscribed to the Orbital Alliance YouTube channel where we stream our podcast right now. So hit subscribe, totally free. Doesn't take anything, but then you hit that notification bell and it'll give your device a little notification bubble when we go live every single week. And that would be awesome to have you back next week.
Every Monday at 9 p.m. Central, y'all. We made it pretty easy for you guys. You can find us every single week at 9 o'clock Central Time. That's it.
Truer story,
Easy.
never spoken. Yeah. Well, what do you say?
Also,
should we do some space show and tell?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, dude, I'm digging the new background.
Switching
it up.
Oh, look at this.
What happened? It's nice.
It's like Buddy the Elf came in and decorated my office.
I like it.
In the middle of the night. And I didn't even know it. But thank you. No, thank you. Good. Yeah. I mean, you guys notice I do have a different look this week, and I decided to change things up. As you guys have watched the show progress over the years now, you probably have noticed my look has evolved a couple of times, and I was rocking that kind of talk show desk, I like to call it, the kind of straight on shot, and it was just a really clean background, just a blank wall behind me, and I liked it. It was fine, but I got tired of it, and I was missing having a little bit of depth. And I'll be honest, Tan, your shot really inspired me to dial in my look a little bit more like yours. Your shot has been so beautiful. And
thanks, man.
It inspired me to choose the new layout. So well done.
Oh, shucks. Say.
Yeah, it looks so good. So I decided to utilize my my stuff in my studio and make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love changing it up, man. You get it. Sometimes it can really just increase productivity and just kind of give you like just a new vibe, Mm-hmm. So maybe if you guys have been stuck, here's your sign to switch it up a little bit. Maybe move some furniture around. I don't know. Switch it up.
That's right. Hey, I want to feature a comment really quick, and that over on YouTube. James Brank here.
I saw that.
I always just randomly catch you guys live because I'm doom scrolling YouTube. I find that so interesting, and because that's really helpful to know, honestly, because YouTube is such a strange creature, and honestly, being on the other end of things when we do a show, I don't really know how we get pushed while we're live. And I'll be honest, I typically don't see live streams on my homepage that often, if at all. So knowing that YouTube to some degree is pushing the show and while it's live is actually really encouraging. So that kind of feedback is helpful. So if you guys see us and we're live, please stop by.
Yeah, just say hi.
Yeah.
Say hi.
We appreciate it. Man, that's good. I mean, all these like analytics and data for all these platforms, and every one of them's got their own temperamental algorithm and structure. You can't keep up with it. It's sometimes getting those little nuggets of data just makes all the difference for my psyche.
Yeah, invaluable for sure.
Yep.
Appreciate you, James.
You
show up on my homepage for sure. Dude, we made the cut. All right.
Yes.
Well, the goal is to make it on all of your guys' homepages, especially if you like us. If you're friends with us, if you support us over on TikTok, we would love the same support over here. So thanks a million, y'all.
Yeah.
I see some new people in here too. Kucher House. And real quick, before we jump in, I am streaming over on TikTok, but guys, if you are watching from over on the talk, just know that I will not be able to read your comments. I'm seeing all the YouTube comments. So we are streaming it over there mainly to push and feed or funnel you guys over here. So it is a lot cooler over here, especially on Monday nights at 9 p.m. So if you do want to engage, come over here. If not, if you prefer to stay over there, feel free to enjoy it. But just know that I won't be able to see your comments.
Truth.
Yep.
Come over
Let's
here.
dive in, bro. I'm excited for tonight's show.
Yeah, let's do it.
We've never done this.
We haven't. So let's jump in. I'm gonna kick us off, Tan. So I've got something. I decided to resurrect an older video of mine, and because it was actually one that I was really proud of when I made it. It was about 3 years ago, maybe just a little bit more at this point, 2022, 2023, something like that. Maybe it's only 2 years, but either way, it's been a while. And it was an educational video that I actually shot to enter a contest, and it was to win a 0G flight, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Was it a Space for Humanity contest? I think it was. I did not win, which I'm bummed about. I'm still mad about it, but that's okay. But I made a video, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of break it down, because regardless of the contest, the video's purpose was to talk about perspectives and kind of elevating your own individual perspective on life. And I really feel like that's been a theme for me as an individual recently, and I've been thinking about it a lot. And this video came to me, so I'm just going to roll it, and then we'll discuss it for a little bit, because I think it's really worth it. So
let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go. I'm gonna cue it up, dropping the screens and rolling the video.
Space is a really big place, and I don't think our little human heads are able to fathom just how big our solar system really is. So let's take a look at things from a different perspective. Imagine that the sun is the size of this basketball. Now let's take a look at how far apart all of the planets would be at this scale. It's gonna blow your mind.
I calculated and measured each of the scaled distances of all of the planets and laid them out along this sidewalk. But as you can tell, we hit the first 4 planets pretty quickly. But once we get to Jupiter and the other gas giants, the distances increase dramatically. By the time we hit Saturn, we're a whopping 824 feet away from our basketball. But don't get me started on Uranus, because we're gonna go all the way to Neptune, which is, believe it or not, a half a mile away, and we can't even see the basketball anymore.
Now, I want to thank my high school astronomy teacher for showing me this exact same solar system scale model, because it forever changed the way that I consider the scale of space. So what's the point of all this? Well, it just so happens that this idea actually works in reverse. Sometimes the problems we face here on Earth can seem so big that we can't fathom a solution. So based on what we learned here today, I think we need to look at things with a different perspective. Traveling to space and looking at the Earth changes humans in a profound way. Astronauts call it the overview effect. Seeing land without borders, or just how thin our atmosphere really is, puts into perspective the things we take for granted every single day. Suddenly our big problems like clean water or climate change or geopolitical tensions don't seem so large after all. I don't know about you, but I want to do something about that.
Boom. Old video complete.
That was baby Nick.
Yeah, baby Nick. Yeah, I mean,
that was sick.
I think I've grown up a little bit since then. I'm a little taller.
Just a little bit. Maybe a few more chin hairs.
Yeah, right. A few more gray chin hairs. Yeah, it was a really cool video to make. So hopefully, whether you guys are listening in or watching, you got a chance to kind of experience it. But it was a really cool. I created a solar system model in real life. So I put planet pictures on skewers. I think they were like excess or extra skewers I had laying around the house, and I just taped the pictures to them. And then I took a basketball and basically I did some math. I actually made a chart, and I found a formula online that helps you scale things. So I went into like Google Sheets and I typed in the formulas and I added in the dimensions, and it calculated for me all the extra, like the actual distances of the planets relative to the scale of the sun being a basketball. And then that would actually give me a real accurate measurement of how far away the planets would be if it were that size. And there's a lot to the production of it. I'll get to in a second, but I do want to skip ahead to the point where I talk about how my astronomy teacher in high school did that. My very first class I ever took was in high school, and it was like a 1 semester astronomy class. It was only available seniors, and my senior year I got into it, and it was my favorite class in the world. I loved it, and my teacher was fantastic. I absolutely loved him, and he really kind of kicked off. He was like gasoline or lighter fluid on my space nerd fire. So I remember one day he took us outside. I had it first period, so it was early, and we went out in front of the high school, and on the big main busy road that my school was on, he set the same thing up, but he used a bowling ball. But he had a much better representation. He used like marbles and little bits of clay and stuff to represent the planets, and he had them on sticks. And he walked us so far down the road to see Neptune. And I remember just being like, "You've got to be kidding me. This thing is so cool." Like I had no clue how the distances feel like they just double every time. It's and how close really Jupiter and Saturn are to us. And then Uranus and Neptune are like way, 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 way out there. But it was a really cool thing. And we remember just walking that distance, actually making the effort to feel it, not just like see it in a picture was really cool. So I decided, hey, let's recreate that same experiment and do it for the internet instead. So now that we're kind of back on this, creating it, even if I already understood the vision of the project and I've already experienced it, it was awesome having a refresher about the basics. Like, yeah, we all know about the planets, so we can probably all name the order of them or get pretty close, that kind of thing. But understanding the true scale of our solar system and then allowing that to change our perspective on daily life and how we go about living and experience life on Earth, that's where this thing really comes into play and makes a difference. So I hope tonight, you guys watching that video, you got a little bit of that feeling, that awareness. But again, the distance is crazy. What was it, like almost a half a mile away? I remember going out that day and I had to find a street that was straight enough. Sidewalks didn't really curve, and there wasn't a lot of foot traffic because I was going to be walking, half a mile apart from my basketball that I left out that anyone could have taken while I was shooting this, because I was doing this all alone too, mind you. Like I didn't have an assistant. And I'm trying to run a camera and I'm trying to talk to the camera at times, and I was leaving all this stuff out, and I'm half a mile away setting up Neptune, and then I have to walk all the way back. I think I probably ran it, let's be honest. I just kind of like hoofed it. But then I got to do it. I also remember it being like 95 degrees that day, and I was sweating bullets. So today, when it's like, I don't know, like 13 degrees out, honestly, watching this video, it was like, oh, I wish it was as warm as it was right now as it was back in that day. Just a little fun fact, but it really is remarkable counting the steps and trying to accurately get as far away as the planets really are. But the other thing that kind of gets crazy was, I remember when I was in astronomy class that day and we did that experiment, we went back in after experiencing it, and our teacher asked us about Pluto, like how far do we think Pluto is? And then it was like, how far do you think the next galaxy is, or the next star? I think it was the next star. That's what it was. So he asked the class, and he goes, how far do you think the next bowling ball is? And people in the class were like, maybe like, the next big road over, or, there's like a couple more like, busy streets down the way a little bit. Someone's like, maybe the next town over, something like that. And I actually remember suggesting, I said California to be ridiculous. And he's like, you're correct. He's like, the next ball, or the next bowling ball, this would be about California. Like, dude, that's how insane. Far away stars are. Like, it's nuts. So I don't know. This is the best part about astronomy to me, is letting your mind just be completely melted into a puddle of wax, or whatever your brain's made of. Mine's wax, apparently. It really, really does leave your jaw on the floor, and it gets you excited, because if you understand how far apart each basketball is, or each bowling ball, then how far apart is each galaxy? And then you realize we don't have a scale on Earth to measure that. Like, we just don't. And it starts to run completely out of control very quickly, but in the best way. So this does kind of go a little bit with last week's discussion on thermodynamics and, the distance between stuff and how far away stars are and the heat transfer reaching these insane distances. This kind of is a representation of that too. And let me tell you guys, like, go try something like this for yourself. It's really not too hard. Like, I did it in a day, but these kinds of things can change your life. And it's just worth it to understand our own home, our celestial neighborhood, our solar system, I don't think it's something we should ignore. It's something we should embrace and understand. Like I think for the most part, you know, the streets we all live on, like you have a pretty good idea about how many houses or how many apartments, you know, are on your block, right? Or how many streets are in your immediate neighborhood. Like you don't go about your daily life and just ignore that kind of thing. You do it because it helps you navigate, helps you get around. And it's just a safety thing too. Like you sometimes just need to know, like, well, how far away am I from my job or school or whatever? Like, I think that's how we are here. Like with the solar system, it's just like, well, how big is our neighborhood? And does that make me appreciate where we are and the fact that we're in the perfect spot to have life and to have the opportunity to live on Earth? Like if our neighborhood was spread out a little bit more, we might all be dead. I don't know. But it's really cool. And there are so many little like homemade experiments you can do to learn about astronomy. This is just one of them. And if you have a kid, this is an excellent opportunity to like do that with them as an adult. But even if you don't have a kid, you're just, you know, on your own or whatever, like that's fine. Like find one of these things and just do it on a weekend. If you're bored, like get away from the doom scrolling and find something cool to do, you know, like this. Just walk down your street, set up some sticks and walk the distance, you know. And it sure beats looking at a picture in a book or finding a video on the internet. Those are all helpful tools, but they're never going to be, you can't flip a page in a book and see a half a mile worth of distance in it. You just can't. You have to feel it. So anyway, that's my little special show and tell. I hope you guys enjoyed rewatching that video with me. If you're listening on the audio version, go back and watch it. You know, in the video replay here on YouTube. And yeah, let me know, of course, if you have any questions about it. I always love talking about this stuff. So I've been ignoring the chat, but if there's anything that's been interesting, pop it in there again. Let's discuss it.
I'm gonna pin a comment here from Becca earlier. She says it's so difficult to conceptualize the distance in space, and I couldn't agree more. I'm a visual learner, and sometimes it's really hard to project some of these like measurements and units and just systems in our head. And this project is a really good example of just actually getting your hands dirty. I thought it was incredible. I want you to make more videos like that. First of all, the video was really just well made too. It was very interesting and it was very digestible. You broke something down that can be extremely complex, and you made it that the average simple-brained human being like me can just watch and say, "Oh my God, that's insane." That's you're getting like a real-time, you're just getting a real-time analysis of what's going on. So I think that is incredible. And whenever you told me about what the nearest star or the bowling ball in that example being California, things like that is, you just wouldn't have that same jaw-dropping realization if you were just reading it. At least for me, if you were just reading it from a textbook.
Sure.
So, man, way to break something so complex down, and big shout out to your astronomy teacher too, WM.
Dude, yeah, he's. We should get him on the show.
That would be cool.
I wonder if I can find this guy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. That'd be so awesome. All right, I'm gonna see what I can do. That's actually a really good idea. And just not just shout out to him, but shout out to all teachers, you know, in every age group, every grade, every subject, like, and sometimes not even traditional school teachers too. Like there's, you know, different activities and extracurriculars, like the art of conveying information and helping someone's mind expand is arguably the most critical resource we have. You know, I mean, save for food and water, but like it is just so important. Like, look at that. Like, I think whatever the math is, that was like 18, 19 years ago that I got shown that experiment, and I made a video about it 15 years later, you know. It
still holds
up. It was
up.
a simple thing. What's that?
I said still holds up.
It does. Yeah. It's a timeless experiment. But like, that's just one example of a teacher loving their job so much and being so careful and not careful as in like cautious, care, like full of care for their students, that they wanted to make sure that that bit of information was unforgettable. And teachers do it all the time, and they make sure that they can convey that message the right way, and they don't get thanked enough. So seriously, huge gratitude for teachers. So if you're a teacher in the chat or you listen, if our podcast makes it to you, we appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously, thank you guys so much for your service. It's a special talent to be able to relay information in such a way where people are actually interested in listening. And that's what we hope to do over here as well. I don't know, we're not teachers, but we try to communicate as much information that we know to you guys.
Mm-hmm. I love Tom Heil in the chat here saying, make it like Pokemon Go with virtual targets to find. Now you're speaking my language. Yeah, I love that idea. I did have an idea. Did we talk about this on the show once, Tian, about making an app together? Was that live or was that just us being nerds?
I don't know. Tell me, refresh my memory.
I did have this idea at one point where that you could create sort of like a field journal, like a digital field journal. It'd be an app for astronomical viewing and observation and experiences. So basically you create a little user profile and you get experience points, like a video game, for everything that you either see or capture. And you can catalog and go back and review the things that you've seen in the past. So it's like, hey, have you seen the Andromeda Galaxy with your own eyes, unassisted eye? Then you can check that box and you get 20 XP points or something like that. Have you imaged the Andromeda Galaxy? Well, then cool. Then you get 40 experience points or whatever. And then you keep doing those things. Meet people out in the world. You can sort of like scan your icons, whatever, and make friends, astro friends. You can kind of compare notes on the things you've seen and things you've experienced. And I don't know. I just thought it'd be a fun way to sort of incentivize yourself to go do even more as a space fan,
Yeah, I think if you turn that into a game, for sure, people are going to be on board. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you can get different badges for like achieving things. Like, hey, I've seen 5 total solar eclipses, and you get like a special badge on your icon. Like you have to, do it to earn it, right? Like, and there's I think that's kind of a cool thing. People love that stuff. And that's what Pokemon Go does. It's like, hey, I get a gold badge on my account for completing all of the Gen 1 Pokédex or whatever. Like it's the same idea. And I just think it's just it'd be a cool way to experience space.
Do we have any devs in the chat? Developers in the chat. This could be the $1 million idea.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I think it's a cool thing again to kind of give your brain a tangible way to look at really big things, right? Like these solar system models and these little activities. So hopefully you all learn something and you feel good about it. And maybe there's another video I can make in the future. I do miss making videos like that. I don't do them as often anymore. But hey, what are we going to do? I did make a follow-up. What was it? Somebody left a comment on that video. It's just occurring to me. Someone left a comment on that video, I think on TikTok way back when, that said, how many bananas away is Earth from the sun?
Dude, you have to make it now.
No, I did make it.
Oh,
that's the thing. I did make that video, and
well,
I can't remember if it was like
how many bananas?
What it was, like 60 something bananas. I went out into a different field and I like set up the Earth on a stick and I put the basketball down and I went and I like flipped the banana over a bunch. It was like 63 bananas or something. And there was no legitimacy whatsoever to the actual metric. I just was wanting to be an idiot. And,
nice.
Let's just say the question may not have been answered, but we did confirm something. I'm a fool. And that was probably the most productive video I've ever made. It confirmed the truth. So, but here we are. I think that video did get flagged for inappropriate content at one point.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 2 years later. I got a notification. And I was like, "No, you kidding?" I think I appealed it, but pun intended. I appeal.
A lot of banana haters. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I appealed the banana video and I got it back. I got reinstated. You know.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, you might have to dig on my my TikTok for that one.
All jokes aside, you should definitely consider making more videos like that. It was I don't know. I feel like that video is something that I would, if I were to be scrolling on like the STEM side of YouTube, I feel like that would just fit right in. Like, oh, who is this guy? This is super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if you can just do the same thing, but with like galaxies and stuff. I think that would be really, really cool. Or to try to help people conceptualize like what's a light year. That one for me is still really, really hard to figure out in my head.
Yeah.
It's easy to loosely just toss out, oh yeah, Andromeda's 2.5 million light years away, but what does that actually mean? What is 2.5 million light years? What does that look like? So there's your idea, and you got to use bananas.
Yeah, I do have to use bananas. You're right.
Yeah,
it's the required metric of choice.
Unauthorized use of bananas. This is so funny.
Yep. Yeah, that's the why. It's a criminal activity.
Is this confirmed here, Nuke? In normal size, the moon is about 1.9 billion bananas away from Earth. By the way. It sounds like he did the. Did you AI it? Because that's pretty interesting if that's true.
Yeah, I have heard people do those measurements for like how the moon and back in interesting ways. Like I think Neil deGrasse Tyson said if you like stack up dollar bills or something, he had the number for how many dollars like there and back is.
Oh, that's cool.
I've seen a viral video about it, like a clip from a podcast or something.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. It just helps my brain like soak it in so much easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, the moon in general, it's our nearest celestial neighbor, right? And yet the average person has no idea how many miles away the moon is. I think most people are like, I don't know, like 50 miles. It's like you just like what it might as well be because it's that astronomical of a number, but 240,000, like that's a crazy number. Like there's nothing on Earth that is anywhere near that large, so why should anybody remember that number? So why not put it into a much more relatable metric like dollar bills stacked or bananas? Oh, suddenly that all makes sense. So it just, again, it changed every time you walk outside and you see the moon, then you look up and you're like, oh dang, that's 1.9 billion bananas. Oh man, that's crazy.
I want to
suddenly it matters.
I'm gonna pin this real quick. Just a reminder for everyone that's listening. Want to listen while you're measuring in bananas? The audio version of the podcast is available on every major platform. So that's right, guys. We stream every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central over here on YouTube. But if you guys do prefer listening to the podcast maybe while you're driving to work or you're making some food or whatever, we are on Spotify and all the other major audio platforms. So just know you can find us there as well. But I will say it's a lot more fun here because it is live and you can hang out with us. And a lot of times we'll be showing visuals, which you won't be able to see over on the audio platform. So just a quick reminder. And yeah, let's get back into it. Dude, seriously, hats off to you. That was an incredible, incredible video. And I challenge you to make something like that. I'm going to give you 2 months. I feel like that's
2 months.
Yeah, I feel like that's a fair window.
Challenge accepted, sir. Challenge accepted.
All right. Let's get the gears going.
Yeah, they are turning already. I'm trying to think, like, what can I do?
Yeah, and look, old school is back again. Yes, I
Mhm.
agree. You should keep making videos.
Dang.
Keep on teaching people, man. Because
Mm.
I'm a true believer that some people can just relay information so much better and easier. It really is an art, and you have the background and the experience to make those kind of videos. So do it.
Oh, thanks, guys. That makes me feel so warm and fuzzy.
Oh my Someone in the chat here, Tan has to make a video too, but using spam instead of bananas.
Oh,
Yeah, if you guys don't know, if you guys are new here, I am in love with the meat, the canned meat, spam. So
Yep.
yeah, maybe I will. That's super funny.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, the world is your oyster. You can
Mhm.
use whatever metric you want.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. My gosh, you guys, yeah, we're hopping in. You're in the mid-20s with people in the lobby, so we've increased the party, which is a really good sign. So welcome in, everybody. I just got to say it
Yeah, where are you
one
guys
more
coming
time.
from? There's still quite a few of you guys over on TikTok, and I'm curious if you guys hopped over from there to over here. If you did, let me know in the chat. But any case, we hope you like it here, and we hope you guys learned something from tonight's episode and every other episode.
For show. Tan, you want to dive into your portion of the night? You want to share your tell, show your
Yeah,
tell?
yeah. This is going to be a mostly tell episode, but I do have a few visuals. So yeah, let me take the mic,
Do it. I'm ready.
grab
I'm
the
excited.
spotlight.
Let's go.
Let me
I'm
get a
here
little
for it.
swig before we go.
Yeah, swig it up.
I've been
Swiggity,
trying
swiggity, swig.
some new tea.
I'm trying some new water.
Nice.
It's a little bit more H, a little less O.
Ah, I like it. It's good. Everyone should be hydrating. All right. Well, let's jump in, shall we?
Do it. Take it away, sir.
Okay. So many of you guys already know this, but here's for the people that don't, whether you're a new viewer or a new listener. One of my favorite things to do is live stream the stars, especially during meteor showers. So tonight, I kind of want to pull back the curtain to show you what it looks like from my point of view to be on this side of the screen. So let's start with the why. Like, why do I do it? Why do I even stream the stars? I'm gonna cue this up. So why do I do it? Why do I stream the stars? Before we get really in depth into the behind the scenes stuff, I think it helps to explain why I do these. I've been fascinated with the night sky for about 6 years now, and I realized that sharing it live lets people feel the magic in real time. It brings me an immense amount of joy, and honestly, it's become a huge part of my journey here on TikTok. It allows me to connect with people all over the world, and many people can't see a dark sky where they live. So live streaming fills that gap so they can still experience it. I made a lot of friends through the stars, and many of you are here. And honestly, it's such an incredible thing. So we're gonna dive into the setup, and I'm gonna run through it because, like, honestly, the setup can be a little bit technical, but I'm gonna just make it as simple as possible so you guys know how I'm actually doing it. So let's see. I'm gonna cue this here. This is just some B-roll, so you guys have something to look at. But basically, I have a camera, and the camera sits on top of a electronic mount. The mount sits on a tripod, and this lets me control the camera movement remotely from my phone through Wi-Fi. So I can sit here on the computer like I am right now and still be able to move my camera remotely. The camera is streamed through HDMI to my computer, and from there I have an audio mixer which talks to my microphone, such as like right now, and it also allows me to play background music during the stream, which is super, super, super important for me. And then lastly, I also have an iPad that is running something called Stream Deck. And it's like a hotkey station. So I can tap on a few buttons and I can switch music. I can add overlays. I can show you the constellations, and I can do all kinds of stuff, all within a few clicks on the iPad. And then lastly, everything's powered through internet. So I have Starlink, which allows me to travel to remote areas, and I still have good signal so I can live stream for you guys. So there's a good chance if you guys have tuned into a big meteor shower before, I am miles away from home, and I have pretty much this setup here packaged up into a nice run and gun kind of kit. So it's extremely helpful, and everything is ran off of a tiny mini computer that is probably about this big. And yeah, everything fits in a nice little tote. So it is my easy grab and go rig. So I'm going to play one last clip so you guys can actually see it in action here. Here is the dual monitor. I have OBS running here, and then I'll also have TikTok Studio. I have a big view of the screen so I can see the stars, microphone, keyboard, mixer, and then the iPad controls a bunch of overlays. So if I click this here, I can promo the Orion's meteor shower, and if I hit podcast, I'll promo a podcast. So it's like a nice little hotkey. And then this is how I control my camera that's back there. It's basically a remote. So if I move up here, you'll see that we're also moving in the sky. So it's a pretty simple setup, but this is how I do my stargazing streams out in the middle of nowhere. That's it. Cool. All right. Thank you.
Yo.
Yeah, so yeah, there's probably like a word salad. There's a lot going on, but in its simplest form, it's a remote studio. I have a way to communicate with you guys. I have a way to stream it, and I have all these fancy little things that I can do now to try to make stargazing as entertaining as possible. And we've come a long way since the beginning of our stargazing streams, where I was just doing it with a little camera, like a little night vision camera, but it's so many layers to it now. And honestly, I have so many more ideas, but in short, that's how I stream. So if you guys have ever watched a stargazing stream before, you now know what it takes to kind of be on the other side. It takes a little bit of, grit, a little bit of planning, but for the most part, it is pretty simple. And these streams honestly played a huge role in building my community over here on TikTok. It helped me connect with people who share love for the night sky. Many of you guys are here right now listening. And it turns out there are tons of people who also want to stargaze but can't see anything where they live, or maybe are unable to. So what started as a small project became a defining part of my channel. It is, I would say it is one of the biggest reasons why the account or my journey is where it's at right now. It's because of the stargazing. So I guess to kind of wrap it up, that's it. I wanted to really share what it looks like behind the scenes when I do these stargazing, because you guys sometimes only see the stars, and maybe you see me for a bit, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to share with you like what it actually takes to do these. So I'm going to open up the floor for questions. I've been kind of ignoring the comments here, but please, if you have any questions or any feedback, I'm happy to take them.
Dude, that's really impressive, everything that you've come up with, because I'm pretty sure there's no kit on Amazon that you can buy that's the meteor shower streamer kit, right? Like there's not a prepackaged solution to make something like what you do a possibility. Like, yes, all the components exist, but even then, the pieces that you've put together, that you've brought together into your own system, were not probably created specifically with the purpose of broadcasting the night sky live for people all over planet Earth, right? So like you had to pioneer and system engineer this like workflow essentially, and that is kind of a feat of champions, really, that you had to create your own way. And no, maybe you weren't the first one, maybe you weren't, maybe you were, maybe you weren't, but it doesn't matter. Like you did it, right? And it works. And I'm pretty sure that that all looks quite different from the very first time that you streamed the night sky through like a night vision camera, or however you were doing it originally. Like what did that look like? Or maybe one of the first streams, what were you using to stream the night sky?
Yeah. Um, I was using the Psionics Aurora, and it's basically a digital night vision monocular. It's about the size of your phone, and I would have to hook up my phone to the eyepiece. I wish I could show you, but it there was a lot of complications and limitations doing it that way, but it was the only way that I knew how to do it. So I feel like that's kind of what planted the seed. And I want to give a big shout out to a few people, because how I have my setup now, this isn't something that I just came up with, and I am just walking on the shoulders of smarter giants before me. Um, there's another Astro creator named Chris. He goes by Jersey Starman, and he's the one who introduced me to the Sony A7S camera, which is the one that I use in my stream now. And because of him, I now have kind of taken what I've learned from him and made it into my own little thing. So, huge. I mean, I'd say like majority of the credit goes to him, because he's such an incredible dude, and he was nice enough to not gatekeep it. He was like, "Hey, man, I know you're trying to do this too, so let me hold your hand and share with you like how I do it." And he did. So, what's cool now is that there are tons of stargazers, stargazing content creators, on TikTok and probably other platforms as well. And what's cool is like, man, there's so much, there's more than enough pie for everyone to share the knowledge. And oh, there he is in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. It's stargazing is just truly one of those, like I said before, it's one of the things that make me so happy, not just on a social media platform, but just in real life. And if I have the ability to share views of the night sky for someone who can't, because of maybe they have a condition where they aren't able to leave the house, they have clouds, they have bad weather, they have light pollution, whatever it is, if I can be the one to share that view with them, man, it is an incredible feeling, and it's why I still do it. And I think a lot of the people who also stream the night skies can share that same sentiment.
That's beautiful. Do you have any dream enhancements that you would want to make to your setup that you haven't done yet?
Yes.
He said quickly.
Yeah. There's actually so many things I want to do, and I have a problem of getting like super excited about things, and sometimes it could be like shiny object syndrome, where I get so excited. But I'd love to be able to introduce multiple cameras to the streams, where I can show you not only just one view, but multiple views of the night skies. And two, I want to be able to have a cool view where I'm maybe standing under the stars and I can point to somewhere in the sky, and then an overlay pops up so people can really, really visualize like where we are in the sky. And I think all of it's capable. It just it probably just requires a little bit of tinkering and just trial and error.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it all starts with an idea, right? And a vision for what you want things to look like. And that the human element is to be a pathfinder and pave a way. And who knows, like maybe maybe right now you are standing on the shoulders of giants, but it's likely that not too far in the future, you might pioneer something or incorporate an element into your streams that is the shoulders that others will be standing on. I have no doubt, it's going to be really cool to see.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of positive, awesome comments here for Chris. I'm just gonna pin some of these.
Dude, I was scrolling on TikTok. I don't know what it was, like a week ago,
bro.
And Chris, you popped up in my feed, my FYP, and I just scrolled. You were streaming live, and literally the second that you popped up on my feed, this huge meteor went right through your frame, and you were freaking out. And I was like, dude, I like showed up at the right time. This is insane. And then it was like the next day you posted the highlight, like the clip of it. And like it was like the split second I showed up and that meteor happened. So anybody's watching this, go find Jersey Starman on TikTok and find that clip, because that was the clip that I saw. You guys can all see it for yourselves. It was really, really cool. Did you see that one, Dan? Did you catch that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna adjust this one real quick. James asked, maybe you covered it, but what kind of batteries do you take out with you? So my main power source is a Jackery power station. I have the 1500 series, and then I also have a smaller 300. And then I also carry multiple power banks with me. But the main 1500 generator is enough to power my entire rig. So the computers, the cameras, the audio mixers, and everything in between. It mostly covers everything. And then I have the individual battery packs for my remote camera setup. So sometimes I like to set my camera pretty far away from where I am. And I have those running on mini power stations as well. But
if people were curious, Tan, to know like what list of gear you're working with, is there a place where they can find that, or how can they connect with you if they want to ask questions about gear specifically?
Yeah. I would say like right now is probably the best time, just because you've caught me live in the wild. But I also have a personal website, chasingthemilk.com, and you can pretty much find almost everything that I use and everything that I recommend. So dang, bro. Yeah, so chasingthemilk.com. I just want to give a big shout out to my friend Eric, who helped me create this website too. He put a lot of work into it, and it's basically we try to make it a one-stop shop for astronomy. So whether you guys are wanting to pick up one of my hoodies, or you want to check out one of my playlists that I use during a live stream, or if you want to know what camera I am using, everything can be found on my website.
Dude, and well done. You got it ready, made in the shade.
Thank you. I want to give one last shout out, because this is just an honorable mention for the community that I have found during the stargazing streams. Again, a lot of you guys are in here, and it's too many to shout out every single person, but you guys know who you are. If you have found me through a stream, truly super thankful for the support. A lot of the community has come together and helped me acquire a lot of this gear too. So the stargazing streams, it's almost like this beautiful loop where I do the streams, people enjoy them, and they help push me. And in return, I invest in a way to make it a better stream. So a lot of you guys are in here. Just want to give a quick, just honorable mention to every single supporter. So thank you guys.
The Milk Gang is a good place to be. That's for sure.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So cool. Nice, dude. Well, any last thoughts on your topic?
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, we're going to land the plane. That is all we got for y'all. Hopefully you guys found this a little bit interesting, a little bit of a different format than usual. We might pull it out in the future. We'll of course change up the discussion points, but just a different pace, and we want to remind you guys that next week we're going to be going back to our kind of multimedia pop culture deep dive that we tried a couple of weeks ago. We will be watching, well, not watching, that's the wrong word. We will be watching it this week, The Martian, with of course our good friend with Matt Damon And
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
No, did you do it?
Yeah.
Did you guys hear anything?
Oh no. Please tell me.
I'll do it for you. Matt Damon.
There it is. We're going to be doing a deep dive into The Martian, the adaptation of Andy Weir's book by the same name. So if you guys have seen that movie, fantastic. If you haven't, you now have exactly 7 days to watch it so that next week makes sense. But we're excited to discuss another one of our favorite space movies. And we'll do this probably about once a month. Now we're gonna do that. So we're gonna try to find a way to extrapolate those key spacey facts and moments in a movie like this and bring them to you so that you guys kind of learn something and to see how art can help us learn a little bit more about space.
I like it. What a plug. Yeah, this I think I've seen this movie a couple of times, and I'm really excited to revisit The Martian here.
Mm-hmm.
The first time was actually with you on a trip. We were out in Door County.
Yeah.
Was it Wisconsin?
It was Wisconsin. Yeah. Good old
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
We all did. I think most of us fell asleep.
I think I might be the only one who was like still up. I'm like, this movie's awesome.
We were waiting for the skies to clear, and
yeah,
we started it at like 11:30 or something. So we were all tired today. We didn't sleep, and we all sort of passed out.
Yeah.
Not for it being a bad movie, because we're all a bunch of old people who couldn't keep it together.
Right. Richard Jones, any requests? Christmas wish list? A lot of spam, please. A lot of spam. And Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm. I'm mad that my soundboard isn't coming through the mix. I don't know why that is. That's kind of annoying because I would hit my... Oh my gosh, you kidding me? No wonder it isn't. Okay, do I sound a lot better now?
Apparently. Whoa. Were you not using the mixer this whole time? No way. We have to redo the whole podcast.
We do need it. Are you kidding me? That's because I redid my setup.
I honestly, I should have caught it.
What are you doing, Tan?
Can you switch back again? Let me just hear the difference real quick.
Oh my gosh. Here.
It's
we got to do
warmer.
it. There. Did it come through now?
Oh, dude, that's so fun. I should have caught it.
I'm going to cry. You want me to switch back? How's this? How's it sound like absolute trash now?
Honestly, it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad. I promise. No. As soon as you plug it in your mic, it sounds way better. So it's like, it doesn't sound bad, but it could have sounded a lot better.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so mad right now.
Oh no.
You have no idea how upset I am.
Sick. That is so
well, I was sick. I was sick last week, so I might still have a little bit of some congestion. So you probably aren't far off, but I'm sweating so hard right now.
We just got to do it over. Start from the beginning.
No. How did I not?
Hey,
I just can't tell because my monitors are straight into my mix, out of my mix. So it sounds fine to me,
Yeah. And honestly, I thought you sounded good too. So I didn't catch it. It's all right. It's all right. It was still a good show.
Gosh. Oh, that's so frustrating. You guys are never going to hear the end of it from me. I'm just going
to. That's all right. We'll make up for it with the next episode. And also you still have that 2-month challenge to make a video, a cool science video.
That's true. Okay, well, now because we have talked about Taco Bell, I get to do this.
Nice.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
There. Okay. Is your appetite going? Is it Pavlovian? Do you have? Are you craving some Baja Blast?
Because
I am.
What do you say? We wrap it up after this incredible.
Yeah, let's wrap it up before I rage quit.
Yeah, I'll let you rage quit off camera.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do with me? You guys, I'm gonna do a quick read off here. Just want to show some appreciation to our channel members. Sakura, Karen, 1KMG, Zalero Astro, Blue Eyed, Sunshine Nate, Ashley Keaton, Harmony, Spaces Fake Tony, Tamara, and Joe Harichny. Thank you all for supporting the channel. We appreciate you. And if you guys don't want to become a member, that's okay. You can just simply subscribe to the Orbital Alliance for free and get those notifications when you hit the bell. And they'll be right back here every Monday night, 9 p.m. Central Time for another exciting episode of the Galactic Windows Space Podcast.
Wait. Before we end it, you tell them about the hype thing, because I don't know much about it. There's a way that you guys can hype us up over on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we can do that too. Yeah, there's I forgot about that. So if you guys on the video, if you're watching on your phone or on desktop or something, go under the video next to, there's the thumbs up, the thumbs down. Don't hit that one. Skip that one. Then there's like the thanks. And then some of you, not all of you, I think they're rolling it out still. There's a hype button. Smash the hype button. I think you can give 3 hypes to 3 videos per week. If you wouldn't mind sharing your hype with us, that would also be helpful. I haven't seen anything about that being rolled out to 100% of YouTube users, but it does exist somewhere. So that'd be awesome.
Yes, please. Also, we got 22 likes on that video. So like, dude, I think every single person in here did the thing. You guys hit the thumbs up, which is something like I always forget to do, even when I like watch videos that I love. Sometimes I just forget it, but man, you guys are on it tonight. So seriously, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to Nick and I yap about some of the things that we love doing, and maybe we'll do some of these show and tells more. Maybe you guys can give us some things, some ideas as well. But thank you again.
Oh, there's one more thing, and this is what I thought you were going to say. There's more, but everybody, there's more. I got to get a Billy Mays button on my mixer. December 22nd. That's in 2 weeks. Holy cow!
Wait, what?
Right?
That's our Christmas episode, isn't it?
It is the Christmas episode.
In 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks. What even is time, everybody? So December 22nd, what we're going to do something for the first time. We've been waiting to roll this out. After the episode, that's episode 67. Don't say it for the kids. Episode 67, right? We're going to be doing our very first members only live stream, which is after the episode. So we're going to end the episode and we're going to start up another stream that is members only. So if you guys want to be a part of that, that is exclusive to members. It's one of the perks you guys get. And this is basically your time to have like a power hour with us where we'll just hang out with you guys and talk. We'll discuss. It will be live streamed, but it will not be public. So if you want to be a part of that, you do need to be a member. So we just want to let you guys know in advance that we'll be doing that, and we're excited to try it out. And this is how we can make your memberships, extra special, is to give a chance to hang out with us and be a little bit more personal, maybe even a little more after hours where, we're not as put together. I probably won't wash my hair or something. I don't know. We'll get a little crazy.
Will there be drinks involved?
Probably Mountain Dew. We'll have some snacks queued up. So, but yeah, it'll be a really, really fun time. And it will be right after the Christmas episode. So there's probably going to be lights and kooky stuff, but just want to let you guys know.
After party. Yo, we just got a new member, bro.
Yo, what? Oh, Narwhal Puppet.
Oh,
yeah.
Narwhal Puppet 4496. Who's that?
They've been around.
What's the name? Who's the name?
I don't remember, but it's a long time viewer.
All right.
So yeah, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate the continued support.
It's Kristen.
Oh, okay. Nice. Wait, who's Kristen? Kristen, you rock. Yeah, we're super excited for next week's episode. Again, we're going to be doing a dive on the movie The Martian with Matt Damon. And following that week, we'll have our Christmas episode and our first time doing the members only live stream as well. So you guys can hang out and we can be a little bit more unhinged. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where the night goes.
All we know is that we will show up with zero structure. That's the point, is to just be a hang session. It'd be a little more like a TikTok live, but on YouTube,
Yeah, exactly. Hold up. I got to give a shout out to Chaz and all the veterans in the house too.
Yes.
As always, we appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you for your service.
If you guys don't know, I do have a authentic World War II helmet behind me because I love studying military history, particularly World War II history, but all military history is interesting and important to remember and to study. Again, kind of like space, it gives you a new perspective on your daily life when you start to understand things a little bit more deeply. So I have this here to kind of be a reminder for me. So yes, thank you so much, veterans of all branches and all eras. You help make our lives better and safer, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Well said. Man, you're just pulling out all kinds of stuff for a show and tell. Now I feel like
I'm like a kid in kindergarten.
I've got a lint thing. I just carry this with me everywhere.
It's
Just in case.
What is it? A lint blower?
It's a lint remover.
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of lint over my side of things.
Yeah.
Listen, we gotta end the stream, bro.
Yeah, we do. Kill it. We gotta do it. Oh man. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Appreciate y'all being here this evening. We'll be back next week for episode 66. And you know the drill. We will see you all on the other side.